Yeah, I was just there. Oh well. No, I don't want to keep running. Stop.
We meet again, avid adventurer. Are your adventures going smoothly?
It's my texting.
It is always that way when you are starting out. Preparing properly before an adventure can help things go more smoothly. It seems that you have a wealth of experience under your belt now. Time to introduce you to the formal work of the guild. The guild receives requests from far and wide each day and assigns commissions to adventurers accordingly. These commissioned adventures are the main source of compensation for our guild members.
What kind of commissions are they?
It is a mixed bag. Anything from running an errand for fellow citizens to dealing with monsters. Some are textbook, others are extremely dangerous. But you do not have to take my word for it. You should find out for yourself. Here you can find the details of today's commissions. Please report back to me upon completion. There will be a generous reward
leave it to
waiting for
me?
you. Excellent. I knew I could count on you. I await your return with great anticipation. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Open the map to see areas with ongoing events. Proceed to an area to learn about the events going on. The handbook also keeps a record of many things. Check it regularly. Does Timmy have a request? He does. If it's defined as dad, I don't think we'll be able to do that. You scared my pigeons off. Again! I was feeding them. What do you have to say for yourself? Well, Mom tells me that if someone's really sorry, they will show it with their actions, not their words. The bridge pigeons are my friends. I feed them all the time. But these days, ducks are coming and stealing their food, and the pigeons never get enough to eat anymore. I want you to find 3 wheats for me and feed them to the ducks. While you're doing that, I can make sure the bridge pigeons get enough to eat. Once both sides have enough to eat, maybe everyone can become friends. Thank you. If you treat animals well, maybe you can become friends with them too. I want to feed those cute squirrel things. Do I need to talk to you again? Because I have the wheat. Looks like enough. Take it down the lake and feed it to the ducks. Am I going to be able to feed the ducks more than once? Because that would be cool. Aren't those are ducks? They look like swans, but they're not. Oh, I can hear them quacking now. Oh, they're cute.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Those ducks are adorable. Also, is wheat good to feed the ducks, though? I'm sure they'll get along much better after a nice meal. Next time you're passing by, please try not to scare them off. It's hard to work to get them to come back again. I'll be more careful. I forgive you. Here, have a monster hash brown. They're my favorite. Mom says you should always be kind to others. Ooh, hash brown. Those are good. It is going to take forever to get my adventurer level up high enough.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the advent.
Oh, I should claim those. Adventurer's Bandana. Adventurer Flower. Prototype Rancor? Had a lock symbol on it. Fragile Resin.
Ad Astra.
Any new commissions?
I am sorry, but Ad Astra.
Tales of your deeds are now known to all of Mondstadt. Continue in this fashion, you are destined to be one of the greatest adventurers of our age. Got anything for me to do? If you wish to become a great adventurer, there comes a time you must move beyond the places you know. Now you have amassed a wealth of adventuring experience, perhaps it is time for you to explore somewhere new. Take this letter and deliver it to Liyue Catherine. There's a Catherine and Liyue too? I'm sure I'll have no trouble finding her. Anyway, once Catherine has this letter, she will be your point of contact there for all your adventuring needs. So whenever you're back in Mondstadt, I will be delighted to be of service. I would ask that you refrain from opening the letter en route. If anything were to fall out, it could cause complications. It's time for you to take the next step forward to the stars and the abyss. Isn't the abyss the place you don't... Isn't that the bad place or something? Anyway.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Since they're talking about me going to new places, Ascent requires rank 15. So I guess I can't level him up anymore. Well, that's a shame. Luminae can level up once more, and then that's it for her too. Yeah, even her. Okay, so he's as leveled up as he's gonna get for now. Complete 4 daily commissions and then talk to Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Well then, let me look at the map. So there's one here. Crisis of Shields. We'll go take care of that one. Oh, and there's a quest not too far from here, it looks like. But I want this. I think I'm gonna have to go up. Press B to open the inventory. Enter weapon tab. Enhance. Auto add. Dude, that's a lot of my good stuff. And enhance, I guess. Oh. Furious Shadow. Black Tassel. Well, I enhanced this. I'll add that. No, I won't. That's a decent enough bow. Oh, whoops. I think I used too much on it. So now it's maxed.
Come on, let's get moving.
Yes,
We're
yes.
not frozen in place after all.
It'll be a nice warm-up.
Freeze!
I think I might need Ember for this. They don't seem to mind the fire. Butterfly.
I'll race you there. Wingblade.
Yeah.
Wingblade.
Come on.
Wingblade.
Oh, I found one of Jack's lost things. While doing this. Ooh. Of course he can just make himself a new one. Why wouldn't he? Well, allegedly that commission is done. The next one is all the way over here. I thought I had a quest to go.
Uh,
I'll go to that area and see if I can activate that, so teleporting over here won't be as annoying. I said her thing might do good. Electro or whatever.
You're in for a little shock. Yep. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Pyro worked way better on that. Anyway. Next up is all the way up here. That's not happening. Well then, fingers crossed that this isn't gonna be horrifically horrible. Hopefully I'm not too underleveled. Do I have the teleportation point to somewhere higher? Not really, okay. Okay, so it's actually pointing over there. Oh, this is gonna be fun. The Dawn Rinery theme is very nice, though. Like, I'll say that, it's good music. Oh, I think this one's a me. Me now. That's unhelpful. I don't get it. Oh, it does push me down to the ground. Grabbing those aren't helpful. Unless I got them in the wrong order. There we go. You know what? I'm not going near those things. Oh, hey! I should check this out so I can teleport back here later. That'd be nice. Ridge Watch. Fitting name. 59. Anyway, onward. I'm level 20. So, I'm not fighting that. Oh, there's... That's not a house, that's ruins. Never mind. Yeah, that's pretty far. Heli trolls are probably super high leveled over here. So avoiding combat is necessary to live. Oh, Abyss Mage. Yikes. What's this? Level 16. Ugh. I was hoping they wouldn't notice me. So this appears to be just a house and nothing specific. Cool. You're a challenge. No. Element. Did that do something? 'Cause I'm only seeing 2. Hmm. Well, that lady wouldn't have given me this quest if she wasn't sure I'd survive, so I'm probably fine. Yep. Nah, that's a trap. Are there no Kelly curls there? Curls? I thought for sure there'd be a bunch of enemies over here. But so far I'm not seeing any. Which is weird. Is there something underneath me? Boo. So there's supposed to be a thing somewhere around there, but I don't see it no more. Still really weird there's nothing here. Yeehaw Marsh. Well, there's one guy. Probably more than that. Oh, you're a person. Herb gatherer, eh? I think someone has a quest. There's element. See any? It says it's here. Wow, see an element. It's not in the air, so where is it? Man, you guys have some stuff real close to you. Geo crystal. I don't have anyone with Geo. That I know of, anyway. Ugh. Don't like that guy. Ugh. I know more of the world. Cool.
Did you just feel the power
Did
of
I?
Geo? Your connection to the elements is so different from the vision bearers. Seems like you can physically switch between elements. If so, then you just need to make an offering to a statue of the Seven, and the elements will respond, just like they did in Mondstadt. We're now in Liyue, which is ruled over by the Geo Archon. That's why the statues here look a bit different. If you ever miss using your animal powers, you can just get them back from a statue of the Seven in Mondstadt.
I don't think I have any earth things, though. Oh, never mind. It's in a stump. What entity?
Windblade!
Well, if I can't hit it, there's no point in fighting it.
Windblade!
Got whatever that thing was. Let me guess. Can't go on the bridge yet. I have no idea how to pronounce these people's names. Who goes there? All who wish to cross the bridge are subjected to interrogation. Those are the rules. That said, just look at what you're wearing. You're definitely not someone I need to worry about. Excuse me? Why, think about it. Criminals would want to dress as discreetly as possible, no? You, on the other hand, are dressed most ostentatiously. What are you doing here? I'm responsible for this zone. There's a major thoroughfare to the Duhla Marsh. Merchants and tourists all pass this way, so I'm stationed here to stand guard. But the zone is much too big for one person. Just the other day I discovered a group of monsters nearby. It appears they've set up camp, and although they haven't made a move yet, it's definitely a safety risk. I need to keep an eye on them. I'd happily go and clear them out, except I worry if I left my post here, the other monsters would see the chance to ambush passers-by. I feel so helpless stuck here all day. Can you go sort out monsters for me? Free me up to concentrate on other matters. Okay. You have many thanks. Yeah, I'll totally go do that quest. Oh, picture? What are you? Roach pearl. Those are some pretty birds. Fun shooting.
I don't see what the big deal is.
And now my life's in the spotlight again.
Sure. I'm sure it's so in the spotlight, man. Silk flower.
Keeping this crate secure is crucial.
Welcome. Take a seat, please.
Is this an answer from this world?
Don't jump into the water just yet, please. Anyway, what's up with you? Should just about do it with hard work. What's up with the stairs? Stairs? Oh, you want to go up to the end? You've come at a bad time. There's 2 big holes on the way up there. To prevent people from missing their steps, the boss had it closed. Preparations for repairs have begun, but the stairs won't be fit for walking for a while. Don't worry, You can't use the stairs, but the elevator is just fine. Can move cargo, so carrying people isn't a problem. And if you're in a rush, how about using that instead? While you're at it, help me give this to a boss. It's a gift from the guests. Off you go. Remember to watch your footing. This end is pretty high up, so falling off halfway is no joke. This parameter and this one. Mr. Garcia? No, almost. Wait, no, fascinating, how fascinating. Mr. Garcia. Long Ton, my good Long Ton. Have you helped me order that dish? Yeah, the veggie soup has been ordered, sir. Wonderful. How considerate of you, dear Long Ton. I'm sure that we shall have our processing formula this time. I'm looking forward to it, sir. What are they talking about? What's a processing formula anyway? I don't know. Let's go ask them. Maybe they're searching for some kind of new dish. You know, one that we can try.
After peak season, nothing will sell.
Need to get something from A to B.
Sir, I believe it might be worth mentioning that if we take today into account, we have now eaten radish veggie soup for 6 full days. Our dire financial straits notwithstanding, I believe our gastrointestinal circumstances are not to be ignored. And right you are, my dear Long Ton, sharp as ever if I do say so myself. It may be due to the gastrointestinal issues that we may have been unable to ascertain the flavor of this dish. We require a witness, Long Ton. We must find ourselves a third party. You flatter me, sir, but I believe my point was... Excuse me, but what are you two doing? And here's our witness. There's more than one to be sure. Wonderful. Yeah, what witness? You mean us? Indeed, pray tell, have you ever heard of radish veggie soup? Are you familiar with its flavors and how it's made? Sir, I believe we must at least appraise them of the whys and wherefores of the situation. Of course, we know it well. Lumine knows how to make it too. We should really hear what this is about first. Right, yes, let me explain this commission. I hope you will be amenable to it. Long Ton, and this is Garcia, my boss, who hails from Fonte. Mr. Garcia is developing he calls it a numbering machine. More specifically, it is a tool that will allow people to perform various calculations. Isn't that right, sir? As precise can be, my dear Long Ton. The numbering machine's functions are just so, a concise answer indeed. Yes, conciseness. We must be concise. That transformer is far too complex. What does that have to do with radish veggie soup? I think that's a question best answered by you, Mr. Garcia. But how should we simplify it? Right, allow me to explain. Let us begin with the elementary matters. Are you familiar with formulae? Not exactly. I'm not entirely familiar either. That's alright. You may consider formulae to be an equation that is used to express the relationship between various quantities to which possesses a certain general applicability. Sounds impressive. Simply put, we intend to use the numbering machine to attempt to write a recipe formula for radish veggie soup. Mr. Garcia believes as long as we obtain the right formula, we can convert the method of making radish veggie soup into a sort of general procedure. An idiot-proof procedure, if you will. As long as the procedure is followed, anyone can produce delicious radish veggie soup. That sounds pretty good, but couldn't you have just asked someone to teach you how to make the dish directly? Unfortunately, such a method is too greatly predicted upon natural talent. For people like Mr. Garcia and I, who lacked any culinary predisposition at all, it is unlikely that we would be able to grasp the essence of any lesson that any chef, no matter how patient, might teach us. In fact, I believe Mr. Yan Xiao of this inn has experienced this firsthand. So do you need help to calculate this formula? No, certainly not. I wouldn't trouble you excessively in such a way. Precisely, we would like you to serve as our neutral third party. Put it simply, we need you to try the veggie soup that Mr. Garcia makes according to the formula and give comments. So we're taste testers from some grubha? That would be putting it a little bit mildly. Oh, it'll be fine. Paimon's never eaten rash veggie soup made according to someone's formula before. Let's give it a go. Settled then, in which case, let us adjourn to the kitchen Mr. Yanxiao has kindly allowed us to use. Mr. Garcia, sir, shall we proceed with the same steps for this experiment as before? Alright, sorry, I was just a little distracted. Too many unruly parameters floating around my head, you know? But yes, let us go with our previous 3-step process. Do you want these fruits? Thanks. Anyway, there's another quest thing up here. Further up, even. I'm glad there are rails. Whoa! That's not what I wanted you to do. Alright, and here's our next request. This is really bad. What happened? You're a traveler. Well, I'm a merchant, and I often shuttle between Mondstadt and Liyue on business. I just closed a big deal in Mondstadt, and we're getting ready to deliver the invoices back to my boss. I never imagined I'd be attacked by monsters passing through this area. I couldn't fight them off, so I could only flee for my life, and ended up stumbling my way to this inn. I've run off and left all the invoices behind. Can I ask you to get them back for me? Yeah, sure. I remember the places I passed by as I ran, more or less, so let me mark them for you. I placed all the invoices inside a box. It shouldn't be too hard to find, so please help out.
Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
Hello, a distinct but elusive dress sense defying yet atypical facial features and followed around everywhere by a floating elf companion. Can't place you. You're not the person who wanted that package, I think. Ooh, books. Books. Sweet. Waypoint unlocked. There we go.
Let me guess where you're from.
Let us begin long tongue with 10% less of each ingredient. Step 1, begin cooking. Yes, sir. First the water. Careful there with the speed at which the water is poured. It's most important. Next we add the ingredients. First in go the radish. You know, this looks more like an alchemy experiment than cooking. Will the dishes made this way really turn out alright? And it's done, radish veggie soup. Process went quite smoothly, sir. Let's give it a try, traveler. You're welcome to have seconds if you too so wish. Let's dig in. Thanks. This tastes like... Sir, I suspect that these radishes must have been cooked for a while longer. How did the mince turn out like this? I'm sure I had the calculator's optimal cooking time. I think I'll wait for a while. The flavor of the soup is actually worse than what we made in our previous attempt. I fully concur with your position, sir. Alright, step 2, feedback. I say the formula must be missing one parameter or another, or our calculations are still imprecise. I must adjust the machine's algorithm. Have you considered the data from all? Have you recorded all the data for this cooking session? They have been recorded, sir. Excellent, we are one step closer to success then. In that case, on to step 3, requesting that the chef demonstrate the cooking process once more. I'm sorry, why are you all looking at me? I fear that you're the only one we can count on to help us make this soup. Mr. Yan Xiao has, let's say he's been ignoring us for a while. We'll leave the matter of making the dish to you, traveler. But I did.
The healthiest drink.
Finished making the dish already? You must be skilled indeed. Everyone carries the dish downstairs. Flavor is mighty fine indeed, but I must say that it tastes entirely different from the radish veggie soup that Mr. Yan Xiao makes. Pardon my curiosity, but how did you make this dish? What were the exact amount of ingredients? What seasoning did you use and how? Hey, personal space. My apologies. Still, I would like to know how you made that dish. In detail, please. You never know how inspiration might come. You explain the manner in which the soup was made. I see. There are truly too many variables in deciding the flavor of a single dish. Much computation is needed to refine our calculations. But I'll need to improve my numbering machine to allow for more. I can only hope that I find more inspiration in Academia's library. Why did you create such a machine? Good question. Before I answer that question, permit me to ask you one first. Do you think the numbering machine possesses thought? What do you mean? Exactly. Please think on this question first, if you would. We can discuss this question when we next meet. As for now, I must organize the data first. Come, Luton, we begin. Yes, sir. And please take these, good traveler. Please do not be upset with Mr. Gracia. This is just how he is. Are you two going to Samura? Indeed, Mr. Gracia wishes to read up on the resources at Academia, and I have been hired to go with him. See you, traveler. It'd be wonderful if we should have the fortune to meet again in Samura. I believe Mr. Crucio would be most glad as well.
Need to get something
Okay.
from A to B.
Luck is not on my side.
Well, this is where we're gonna leave the video off this time.